Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Srini here, and today I'm going to talk about my new channel, guys. So thank you first of all so much for all your support and love which you have been giving to my existing channel, Selenium Automation and Java Learning with Srini. I've seen that the content has really helped all of you, and I'm so glad to know it. And believe me, guys, this has really motivated me to go one step ahead. And I've thought about that in a long-term perspective that I have to see what content is more required from a subscriber perspective. I'm thinking in a real-time scenario. What happens if you want to go for a bigger companies, right? What is that which is required to get selected into those companies? Is the automation knowledge is going to be enough? No, guys. The automation knowledge and the programming language basic would not help you out to get into those product-based companies, the top companies. So what I've done is that I've tried to start a new channel with a new niche on concentrating on the data structures, algorithms, the process, what is involved in getting into these top companies, and I'm preparing such a useful content which is going to really help you all. So what I'm going to do is give a brief introduction about my channel, and then we'll get on to the demo part where I'll show you about my new channel. What the first part this channel is going to do is it's going to focus on data structures and algorithms from scratch, the entire course from scratch. I'm going to talk about and explain each and every concept with examples and also solve different questions from different popular coding platforms like Geeks for Geeks, Lead Code, right? So these different platforms really are the platforms which is used by the top companies to interview their candidates, right? By the interviewer panel. So it's really going to be beneficial for you all. That's the first part. Second is the common interview and the frequently asked interview questions. I'll be using Java language. So that would be just the logical part you can take up, and you can also develop in any language like C, C++ for that matter. But what's important here is what are the areas we're trying to cover, right? Third part is that I'm also going to have a new playlist on Python in my new channel from scratch, because I already have a new playlist of Java on my existing channel, automation channel, right? So you can refer to that if you have any doubts. The fourth important part is what is the programming essentials which are required, like how do you do debugging of a particular program if you get stuck into a particular issue. Then the DevOps skills, right? DevOps skills are so important these days that it's not just the language expertise. So I'll be creating a playlist on DevOps where I'll be focusing on Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, right? So all of that is going to be available in my channel, guys. So please do check out my new channel. I'm going to put a link for the same in my video, and please do go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications. Most importantly, share with your friends, because what I require right now is all your love and support, and I promise this video and content is really going to benefit you all in your future career. Once again, thank you so much, guys.
Channel, guys, as you would have already been able to subscribe to it. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I would strongly recommend go ahead and subscribe to it. And this is a new channel which I've created, that is Learn to Code by Srini. And here you'll be getting a lot of useful content on data structures, algorithms, question and answers from Geek Code, Geeks for Geeks, and all of the coding which I'll be demonstrating in this channel will be from scratch. That's right. It will be completely from scratch. So I've already started a playlist. And if you see here, one playlist is on Python coding from scratch, because already for Java, I have a playlist on my another channel, that is Selenium Automation and Java Learning. And the other playlist which I've started recently is a data structures course from scratch. So if I open up this one, you can look at a lot of videos are there on how to learn it from scratch, the introduction part, then getting started, and then we have started with the arrays data structure here. And likewise, I'll be uploading few more videos on different data structures, that is like queue, linked list, right? And then we have hash map, linked list, all the Java based data structures we'll be covering. After that, I'll be going on to the different data structures which is actually in demand in market today. That is graph, maps, trees. Here as well, we would be having a lot of interview questions being asked. And the other segment, what I would like to highlight here is the algorithms part. It's not just the data structures which basically would get you into the company, top product-based companies like Amazon, Google, Facebook, right? It's also the algorithms which has to be very thorough, and there are so many algorithms which are there, but you would have so many different sources to go ahead and try to search for content. It will become very difficult for a particular individual to see which particular website is good for which. It will become very difficult for us to judge that. And unless and until we start learning from a particular site, we won't get an idea, right? So what I have done is that I've tried to gather the content, whatever I could, from the real-time experience of facing in the interviews, as well as from my friends who have been into these amazing organizations, right? So I've got their feedback, And what I have done is that I've tried to create a course, data structures algorithm course, and I'll be creating a new playlist. In this playlist, I'll be focusing on all those important questions which they had faced in their real-time interviews, as well as which is recently being asked in many multiple top-based product-based companies, not just the FANG, right? In many top product-based companies, these questions have really had that significance, right? So I'll be focusing on that. I'll be using Java language, but as and when we go along, the logic is the important part. It's not just the language. So that logical reasoning would come to you. You'll be able to get that with practice and data structures and algorithms. If you cover that area well, then I can definitely suggest that you would be able to crack the interviews apart from the Selenium automation expertise if you hold, right? But if you're looking only for a coding based going into the top product based companies, yes, you would have to be more thorough with the in and out of system design perspective, because that's also one of the area where the companies are focusing these days. They are looking at the system design, the low level design, the high level design. How are you in the aptitude and the logical reasoning part? So those all things matters. But what we have done from our channel is that we have tried to divide the expertise into one particular area, that is coding questions and algorithms, which is involving data structures. So these areas, if we are able to do well, then we can go on to the next part, which is the system design part. So I'll be creating videos on that as well. But this is the start towards achieving something big. And I would like to have your all support as you have been doing for my existing channel. So I would like to have your support even for this new channel which I've created. So this is my existing channel, guys. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. And what I would also ask you all is that try to support my new channel, because this is going to really give me the confidence as well as the motivation to start building something big from scratch and upload more videos. So go ahead and click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notifications. And there is also one more update from my side. So in my original channel, Selenium Automation and Java Learning with Srini, I'll be creating some videos which is planned now from my side for Git. I'll be starting a new series on Git. This is really going to be useful because when you are going into a particular company interview, it's not just your Selenium automation or your Java programming language skill set which matters. What also matters is the DevOps skill set. And in the DevOps, we require to know Git, we require to know Jenkins, we require to know Kubernetes and Docker, which we'll be covering as a later as we go along. But to start with, I'll be starting with Git. And I have also seen a lot of comments from different subscribers on continuation of the Selenium automation framework design. So I'll be continuing on that series as well. So this is the good news on my side. So please do share your right all your support what you have with your friends and just subscribe to my channel. I would really like to see the subscriber count going high for my channel, new channel. This way I'll get the additional motivation to keep uploading videos regularly on both the channels, and I'm sure that you will definitely benefit it. So thank you so much, guys, and this is Srini signing off.